Hi there, Mouseketeers. PrincessMinnie here, and today on day 4 of Vlogmas, I'm bringing you a video I believe many people have been waiting a long time coming for. Or this video has been a long time coming. I have my trader pin video today. I just really wanted, there were a couple sets I really wanted to make sure I knew what I was looking for with them and I knew what my traders were, like the park badge set for instance. So I want to say that I am searching for just so many collections. Like, you can't go wrong sending me your traders, letting me know what you're interested in. Before I show you my 2 very full trader boards plus some other pins, I just want to say, like, don't be afraid to reach out, but I am going to be only looking at 2 places, and that's going to be find me on Facebook. You can find my Facebook name down in the description box below. Find me on Messenger. You can go into the Disney Kitty chat and trade group if you need to find me as well. Or find me on Instagram. My Instagram is down below as well. I just feel like I don't want to have trades going on, like, also on my email and also in the comments below and just everything, because I don't want to miss anybody and I also don't want to, like, miss understanding a trade we're making. So having it in 2 places would just be a lot easier and therefore a lot better for trading. I just want to make sure everything is really smooth. In the time I've been pin trading, I've been a few people's first ever pin trade, and if it's your first ever pin trade, I'm happy to walk you through the entire process. But one thing I do want to say is I will expect that tracking is included with your shipping, and that's super easy to get and it's free through the United States Postal Service. So you do need to include tracking if you're going to trade with me. I also have a bunch of Hong Kong pins. And I have some LEs as well and some harder to get pins. If you're interested in trading for those, I might be willing to consider, like, other pins than pins from that set. I'm not really looking for any Hong Kong pins because I really enjoy opening the Hong Kong pins, so I'm pretty good on that front. I would like to trade for other pins. So don't feel like you don't have, like, a pin quality. That's what I'm looking for, as long as you're willing to trade multiple pins. That could totally work out for us. And definitely let me know which pins you're specifically looking for. I'd love to hear in the comments below what pins you really like from this board, even if maybe you don't have any traders and you just like pin videos or you're not trading at the moment. Whatever, it'd be super cool. I have 2 boards. One is kind of like overall traders, the other features some Hong Kong and other kinds of pins, and then I just have some pins at the end to show you that are not on the board because maybe they're still in packaging. At the end of this video, I'll also do my advent calendar opening for day 4 of Vlogmas. So I'm really excited about that. One other thing I do want to say is that last time I put up my trader video, guys, I got super swamped, which is so cool, but I wound up doing 20 trades, which is a lot, and I got way more messages than that as well. So I probably, in all honesty, will not get back to you immediately. I might even not get back to you within a few hours because the day this video is going up is a work day. But my goal is to get to you as soon as possible. I promise I will get to you if I see your message. As long as I see your message, I promise I will get to you. If I don't get back to you, I didn't see your message somehow. So feel free to contact me again, maybe on another, like maybe you typed in my Instagram name wrong or whatever it might be. Feel free to comment down below if I haven't gotten back to you as well. That I'll definitely see. I mean, I say definitely, but sometimes I do miss people's comments if YouTube just doesn't alert me. So I will absolutely do my best to get back to you. One other thing I do want to mention as well is that I'm probably not going to splurge for international shipping unless we're doing like a multi-pin trade, or if it's a really big pin trade in some sense, like an LE for an LE or something like that. So just keep that in mind. I would love to trade with you if you're international, but it is expensive for both of us. So I only want to do that if it's like a lot of pins, not just if it's like one mystery bag pin. Okay. I'm really excited about showing you the boards. Let's get started with looking at what pins I have available for trade. I'm going to start with my overall mystery pin board, and these pins are from a lot of different sources. The only thing I want to make sure to specifically highlight is these 3 pins right here. This Orange Bird and Brer Fox are from the Fantasyland football set, and this I can't really read the writing, but maybe like a Quaru Falls or something. This was from the Soarin' mystery box. These three I did trade for in Disney World. However, the quality looks amazing to me, and I do believe these are 3 authentic pins. I think somebody just at the resort did not care for them and wanted to trade for something else. Just keep that in mind, I will be honest with you, but everything else is something that I've either purchased from like a park pickup, or I have myself opened, which is true for the vast majority of these pins. So up here we have a Finding Dory pin where she's speaking whale. We have the Ariel from the Nesting Dolls set. And then 2 from the Cars set. I can't think of what the name of that set is right now, but it's characters as cars. Racers, that's it. And this is the Pirates of the Caribbean pin, and this is the Jiminy Cricket pin. You probably knew that one. Then over here I do have a couple of Tsum Tsums left. Here is Chewbacca, although he kind of looks like just a furry little doggy. Jabba the Hutt, who I absolutely love, but he's a double for me. Iago, also love him, but he's a double. This is one of the boys from Peter Pan. And Mowgli from the Jungle Book. Over here I have the Yeti from the box that is the Park Attractions. And then down here we start to get into some of the pins from the Disney World mascot set. We have Dreamfinders featuring Figment. We have the Rockers for Rock and Roller Coaster. We have Drive for Test Track, Stars representing the Magic Kingdom fireworks, Troopers for Star Tours, and Dinos for the Dinosaur Ride. Moving over, we have another nesting doll, and this is the Pink Fairy Flora from Sleeping Beauty. And then from a mystery bag, a mystery pouch, I guess I should say, we have the Grumpy backpack again. He was another double for me there. A lot of these pins are doubles for me. I rarely trade away pins unless they're doubles. Moving down here, from the Good vs. Evil set, we have Miss Ursula. Then again, another nesting doll, Snow White. And Figment from a set I like to call the Many Faces of Figment, but that's not its official name. Kind of going out a little bit, you'll see I have a bunch of the donut bag pins for trade as well as the Best Friends set. So I have Pinocchio and Jiminy Cricket from the Best Friends set, Baloo and Mowgli, and Lock, Shock, and Barrel from Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, and over here I also have Huey, Dewey, and Louie from that same set as well. From the donuts, I have Sorcerer Mickey. I think this pin is just fantastic. The Dalmatians, Jiminy Cricket again over here, Goofy, Donald, and Pluto. Moving over, we have another Good vs. Evil pin over here of Mr. Oogie Boogie. Here we have 2 of the handbag series featuring Anna and Jasmine. Then over here we have the Jungle Cruise boat from the first Kingdom of Cute set. From the Cuties Villains, I have Jafar and the Evil Queen, and Jack from Good vs. Evil, and he goes really well, of course, with Oogie Boogie. Oh, look at that! It's another donut, the Cheshire Cat donut. And from the Mickey Icon Heads, Mickey Head Icons, I don't know, set, we have Minnie Mouse and Cheshire Cat. And Pinocchio. Some more handbag pins down here. We have Minnie Mouse, Snow, Tinkerbell, and Elsa, as well as a double of that Jafar trading pin, and a double of that Jack Skellington trading pin, plus from the Good vs. Evil set, and Eric. He's always a good one. Oh, and that looks like a double Snow over there to me too. So you see I have a bunch of these pins up for trade. Right here, that pin with the red border, I believe that's featuring Pete, and this is one of the Pin Quest pins. Moving over, we have some more villains. We have, again from the Cutie set, King Candy, who I love. And from the Villains Tsum Tsum mystery box, Captain Hook. Oh, look at that. I have another Cheshire donut and a Peter Pan donut. Speaking of Peter Pan, from the Disney couples bag, we have Peter Pan and Tink here in the corner. I think they're a weird choice for a couples bag, but okay. Just from the same set as Captain Hook, I have Lady Tremaine. Then from the Beauty and the Beast Tsum Tsum box, I have Belle's dad, Maurice. From a Nightmare Before Christmas pin box, ear hat set, I should say, I have Oogie Boogie. He has a lot of really cool details on him. From the film strip mystery box, I have this Hero Riding Baymax film pin. And then look at that. I have a couple extra Mowglis and Baloos. I couldn't stop from opening those. And over here, from the Beauty and the Beast Tsum Tsum box, Belle herself. With some pretty amazing, but also creepy golden eyes. So again, this was board number 1. Kind of your more basic mystery pins from boxes, bags, etc. Here is board 2 up for trade, and the top is some more mystery box pins, but I know what a lot of you have been waiting for are the Hong Kong pins, and they are down at the bottom. So I opened the Park Badge set, which I'm sure a lot of you have seen, and I just kept getting these pins. You see how many Animal Studies / Jungle Cruise pins I got, how many Swam with Her Mermaid pins I got, stood in line. I didn't even realize I got this 3 times when I thought about it, but I guess I did. The getting an autograph pin, which is really growing on me. If nobody wants to trade for that, I'll be happy to keep it. And the Met a Ghost Haunted Mansion pin. I feel like this is going to be one that is going to go fast. I also wanted to include this chaser pin here that I have of Aladdin and Jafar from the film strip set. And I right now have in my possession also the color picture, and if you're like super on the hunt for that, let me know. I wasn't really going to trade it, but it's not something I need in my collection, so if you're on the hunt for the chaser or the full color version, I may be willing to trade it. Just send me your traders and we'll see. Then you guys saw that I opened a heck of a bunch of these Cinderella dresses from the Loungefly Box Lunch box. There we go, from the princess dress set. So I definitely have some Cindy's up for trade. And then here is a Jasmine lamp from the Hot Topic set. The only Nutcracker pin I have up for trade right now is Mr. Goofy, because I've gotten very lucky and I haven't gotten a lot from that set that are doubles. I probably am not at this point looking for any more Nutcrackers because I have a lot more boxes coming, or a few more at least. And it's not a huge set. But he would go great in a lot of people's collections, I believe. Now, I believe the rest of these are going to be some awesome Hong Kong pins. Let's see what they are. And you see I have multiples of a couple of them. I have from the Popcorn Pretzel set, Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. They're looking amazing. From that Hong Kong Halloween steam pumpkin set, Chip and Donald. Moving over, see some Duffy lollipops, Elsa blowing a snowflake kiss from the emoji set, Pua from the Easter egg set, obviously, right? This is a Shanghai pin from a mystery box of Piglet, as an Easter egg, of course. Shelly May in a teacup. I have, I'm really seeing double right now. We have some bells from the emoji set, which I think is probably just one of the best pins I've ever seen. There's a lot of glitter on it as well. And then Oswald from the lollipop set. Oh my god, more doubles. Look at all these doubles, guys. Anger from the Popcorn and Pretzel set. Shelly May, Marie, and Tinkerbell from the Lollipop set. Oh, and there's Sully from the same set as well. And in between Tinkerbell and Sully, Rex from the Popcorn and Pretzels. Final row, we have Anger from the Easter egg set. I have 2 hams from the Popcorn and Pretzel set. One has a teeny tiny little dot in his foot. A couple more lollipops featuring Gelatoni and Lotso. I love these two both so much. And then over here towards the end of the board, we have a Hero Easter egg, Judy in a teacup, and the Nick very cautious or nervous emoji. So there's the second of the 2 boards that I have up for trade. I also have a few pins or pin sets up for trade as well, so I'll show you those now. From Hong Kong, I have this Halloween set. They supposedly glow in the dark, and you can kind of see that by like their weird, almost like a little greenish white coloring. But I haven't tested that, to be quite honest. I am not really looking to split up the set unless I get a very good offer. Like if you're only looking for, say, Judy and Finnick, or Baymax, or Donald, just let me know. I may not be willing to split up the set though, so it really depends on the offers I get. But I think this is a phenomenal set. This is not the one I had on my Halloween pin board. This is completely sealed and has never been opened from Hong Kong. Another pin I haven't even taken out of the bag was directly from a park pickup, and it is the Hades Latte. And Pain and Panic are there as cookies. The art is just beautiful. I think this would make a wonderful trader for the right collector. The first of the lunchbox pins I have up for trade today is the Zootopia lunchbox, and these do open. However, you can see that they're packed very nicely in their packaging. So if you decide to trade with me, I will of course take this out. I will open it up, show you the inside, etc. Or if you're just interested in trading for it, I will be happy to do that as well, but I'm not going to do it on this video. Because it's so nicely packaged. It is right from the parks, from a park pickup. And I'm not looking for any of the other lunch boxes. I do have all of the other lunch boxes. So that's not one that's going to grab me, but I thought this might be a great addition to someone else's collection. And in that same line, I still also have the Princess and the Frog Lunchtime Tales as well, which just has such beautiful cover art. I have the 1990s Mickey Mouse pin set, and I actually have 2 of these available for trade. So if you missed out on that month, or you're just getting into pin collecting and this speaks to you, again, I'm not really open to trading just one pin from this set. I really want to keep it together, but we'll see what I get offered, and I will decide from there. Feel free to make an offer. Like I said, I have 2 of those guys. And finally, I also have the May 1950s pin set as well, which is definitely one of my top 3, along with the 90s and November, which just recently passed, but I only got 1 of those, so I don't have one of those up for trade. And just in case anybody's interested, I have these 2 keychains available as well for trade. And you don't have to trade me a keychain. It could just be anything cool that you have, a pin, or otherwise, maybe another keychain, maybe not, maybe a little figure. Who cares? I don't know. And it's Aladdin as well as John Smith. So just in case you've been on the hunt for those, looking for those, definitely willing to trade these guys. Okay, so those are my pins. Please feel free to tell me down in the comments below if you're planning on letting me, or if you're planning on trying to trade with me. That would be really cool, especially if your name down below is different from, say, your Facebook Messenger or your Instagram name. That'd be really helpful to know if you're planning on trying to trade with me. Also, this is not really first come, first serve, in the sense that if 2 people want the same pin, I'm going to evaluate different trades, but I mean, obviously if someone reaches out to me the day this video goes up and someone else reaches out to me about the same pin a week later, it probably won't be available. So make your offers quickly and soon. But like I said, this video is going up like I normally do at 12. I will be at work for a few hours. I will not get to trades anytime soon. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. Please don't be offended if I don't get back to you immediately. I'm really just dealing with work and possibly a lot of other pin trades. I don't know. And then if I don't get a lot of these traded by maybe Friday or Saturday, I'll probably post these as well in the Disney Kitty Pin Chat and Trade group. So that would be another opportunity to connect with me. We'll see. It depends on how many offers I get. Thank you so much for tuning in, for trading, wanting to trade with me, or just wanting to see my trader pins. That's also fun to see people's trader pins. And it's been a while since I did a video like this. I think my last one was in August, and I know a lot of you have been waiting for this one, so I appreciate you waiting patiently. I probably won't post another one of these again for a couple of months until I rebuild my traders a lot, but I'm super excited to show you guys the pin mail that comes from these trades, and I'm super excited to see what I get. Oh, also, the November Park Pack, I'm getting it. It's on the way as I film this. I'm probably not that into it. I'm going to say the movie that's been spoiled, for me at least. It's been spoiled for me, but it might not have been spoiled for you. So if you don't want to know what Park Pack is coming in November, close your ears, la 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 la, or just turn off this video. But I'm going to say what it is because I'm really not interested in keeping it, I don't think, from the spoilers I've seen. Maybe based on the variations I get. I don't know. I'm not that into the pins that are in the November Park Pack. So if you're interested, I am totally willing to put those up for trade. Just watch out for that video coming soon. And for those of you who might not know, the movie that is in November's Park Pack is Hercules. I like that movie. I don't love it. I like it. If there was a Herc and Meg pin, I would probably keep that one, but I haven't seen any spoilers for a Herc and Meg pin. And I'm not that into some of the pins that have been spoiled. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll like the ones I get. You never know. But I'll be coming to you with so much more Vlogmas content, and I can't wait. Oh, wait a minute. I hope nobody turned off the video. Guys, I keep forgetting almost to do the advent calendar. I don't know why. I've been so excited about it. I'm just so used to like my normal sign off, right? But we need to grab pin number 4 from the advent calendar and move our star from 3 to December 4th. There we go, guys. We're really rocking and rolling down to Christmas time. I got pretty lucky yesterday. I got a chaser from the animation celebration. And if you don't want to know, like if you don't want spoiled for you what pins I've gotten so far, go back and watch the other videos and then come back to this one, because I am going to show you a board at the end with the 3 other pins I've gotten so far. I'm trying to feel what this is. This might be a princess throne, guys. I think it is, because I feel like I'm feeling legs. It doesn't feel like the other chaser I need though, because that one's really tall. It's the Aurora chaser. This could be cool. I can't really guess because I don't remember exactly what all the thrones look like off the top of my head, but I think this is a princess throne. So I got another princess throne on December 2nd. That is crazy. Like, I really mixed these all up, so that's insane. All right, let's find out. Oh no! Oh no! I got a princess throne 2 days ago. I got this princess throne, the same one, Snow White, which I'm going to assume that there were not 2 Snow White pins in the same box. I hope I didn't get a double box, because that means this month I'm going to be opening 2 other princess thrones that are the exact same. Darn it, I was really hoping to like improve that collection and maybe complete it. But I am noticing more detail in it this time, and this is absolutely lovely. There are more animals in it than I noticed the first time. So there she is, absolutely stunning. Of course I noticed these bunnies the first time, but can you guys see these little like squirrels down here and some owl eyes? This is really lovely. The colors are beautiful. Now I'm not going to put this one up for trade right now because I am going to keep it on my advent calendar for posterity reasons and continuity, but this will be up for trade eventually next time I do a trader video. Guys, I seem to sense a pattern here so far. Animation celebration throne, animation celebration throne. Let's see if tomorrow we get another animation celebration pin. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and you guys know, it's Vlogmas. I'm gonna see you real soon.